On our recent backpacking trip, we encountered some moisture. Yep, in the form of rain. So we got to put to use the Osprey rain cover and REI's duck back. Let's answer some questions. 1, do you even need a rain cover for your packs? 2, what are the features of each of these rain covers? And 3, which one would we actually buy again?
So 1, do you even need a pack cover? Well, the question comes in if you have a pack that's not DCF or one of the fancy new materials that's basically waterproof. Something like this, it's gonna soak up water, and when it soaks up water, it's gonna weigh more. What we do is we put our stuff in a Nylofume bag, and that way when you put your sleeping bag and your stuff in there, then it's gonna stay dry, even if the pack gets wet. But the real question is, do you want your pack getting wet? To answer that question, it really depends. 1, on the type of pack you have, and then 2, on your preference, whether you want to have a wet pack, which could potentially weigh more or be gross inside your tent. These are only a couple ounces, and it's not a bad choice.
This is the REI Duck's Back. It's actually, the medium size is what I ended up using for my Osprey Aura. This thing was packed to the gills, and this cover actually does 50 to 65 liter packs. And the nice thing about this is it's all encompassed in one little, like the cover is all attached, and it only weighs 5 ounces. Let's open this up and show you what it looks like. Fairly easy to get out. Let's see, the REI logo is how you can tell inside versus outside. On the sides, there is these hooks that will attach to the other side. There are straps down here that you can put your waist belt through. Of course, if you have an Osprey anti-gravity pack, that can be difficult. And at the bottom, there is a drain hole. So if you have any moisture in your bag, it can go out through there. Here's how you put the bag on. Bottom part goes up. These are the straps that go through the waist belt. And if you have a pack that has stiff waist belt, it's challenging. The top part goes up and around. Tucks it in. There is an attachment here that hooks on to the other side. Unfortunately, after we used it the first time, this connector actually broke. For some reason, it's not. This is actually cover number 2, and it literally just broke. What we don't like about this cover is that the strap that holds it down is in the middle, which goes right across your back, and this can hit your side. It'd be nice if it actually went through the load lifters up and around, but it doesn't. You could probably add your own string to go over the top and through the load lifters, but I don't think you should have to. As you can see, this fits pretty well. This is the 50 to 65 liter, but when we were on our trip, my bag was packed to the gills, as you can say, and this was hard to get on, especially when we had a lot of stuff on the outer pockets as well.
This is Osprey's Ultralight pack rain cover. This is the large version, which we got for this Exos 58. It comes in medium, large, and an extra large. This being the large, it's supposed to fit 50 to 75 liter packs. Let's take it out, check it out. One thing that do know is that this pack's down a little bit smaller than the REI version. So this is very similar to the REI version. This comes in a 40D nylon. And it does have taped seams, as you can see here, which is nice. And it does advertise a DWR coating that does not use PFAS materials in it, so that's also good. If you look here on the bottom, this one has a drain hole, but it's just a hole. And on the other one, on the REI version, they actually had a grommet, and it was much larger. And to make sure it doesn't tear, it looks like it's reinforced somehow right there. Material feels a little different. Just like both of them, that has areas that go around your hip belts on both sides. And at the top, this is the most different between the two. It just has snaps that does have some shock cord on it. And they advertise this as going around the top of your strap under your load lifters. Well, let's put this on here. Of course, it's much easier when we just have a sleeping bag in here, so it doesn't weigh very much. I think the hardest part on both of these packs was getting, well, actually it's not too bad with on this one that doesn't have the anti-gravity suspension. It gets stuck on your watch. But getting it around this. One thing to note is when this is on your body and someone else is trying to do it, it's much harder. So that goes around there and there. And then here is where we would want to take this and run this above through our load lifter straps. And we take our other one. There. Now that that's on, you can also take this bottom strap and tighten up if you needed to. That way the wind's not going to catch a sail and try and blow you off the mountain. One thing you'll notice right away is this has quite a bit of extra room, because this model will go up to 75 liters, and right now it's on a 58 liter pack. It's not super packed out, but I still have a lot of room, which is really good. That pack cover will go up to 65 liters. What I also don't like about that is it's on a 50 liter bag right now, which is really not that packed out, and it's pretty tight. So I think if you're gonna go with an REI, maybe size up. The Osprey rain cover is made out of nylon. It is not ripstop, but it actually, the material feels pretty strong, and I don't have too many worries about it. The REI pack is a ripstop. On our recent trip, both of these pack covers did totally fine. If I had to pick a pack, I'm definitely gonna pick the Osprey. The fact that this one is a little bit smaller and tighter for what it's advertised, and then having the strap going around the middle. The big thing we don't like the most is in having this strap actually break. I think that was kind of a deal breaker for this. The Osprey pack is lighter, it packs down smaller, has better features. It only costs a few extra bucks more than this one, but I think hands down, this is the better rain cover. We'll put links to these packs down in the description below. If you guys know of a better cover than even the Osprey, we'd be interested in hearing about it. Go watch this video next. You can find more about us at exploretrekadventure.com, and we'll see you next time.